A very good morning to one and all. So I think we have started with the 14 principles of management, Henry Ford. Okay, I think we have completed the centralization, some principles. I think we have completed centralizations. We have completed scalar chain. Okay, scalar chain means we can say that there should be a proper hierarchy. Okay, ಅಂದ್ರೆ we can say that ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಹೈರಾರ್ಕಿ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಹೈರಾರ್ಕಿ ಕಡೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಫ್ರಮ್ ಟಾಪ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಟು ಮಿಡಲ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ in the whatever the communication is coming, it should it should have a scalar chain. It should come from first top level to middle level to the lower level. If the communication flows from upward, means it will be benefit for the employee. How it will benefit for the employee? They can know their seniors. Okay, who are their seniors? If the communication flow to a scalar chain, the communication flows from upward communication to downward communication, it flows means we can easily find out who are the seniors, and easily they can contact whom they want to contact. They can contact. For that we call as a scalar chain. Okay, next we have order. Okay, next 14 principles, I think we have stopped here. Okay, what order? We can say that a company should maintain a well defined work order to have a favorable work culture. The positive atmosphere in the workplace will boost more positive productivity. Okay, next principle, we can say order. What happens in every company, in every organizations, a well defined work irbeku. Okay, a proper work irbeku, proper culture irbeku, a good work culture irbeku, means everything should be on the right place. Okay, in an organizations, whatever the resources we are using, it should it should be at a proper time. Okay, proper utilization of resources ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, okay, order ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, whatever the resources we are using, it should be kept at a proper time. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆ a good work culture ಇರಬೇಕು. Okay, in any organizations or any industries or any organization or any company, there should be a ಗುಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆ ಅ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಅ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಇಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಇದ್ದಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಬೂಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಆರ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್. ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಆರ್ಡರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅ ಕಂಪನಿ ಶುಡ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಗುಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಗುಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ವರ್ಕ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್, ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ಬೋದು. ಅದು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಫೇವರೇಬಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಅ ಗುಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆ ಅ ಗುಡ್ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್. ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಇನ್ ದ ವರ್ಕ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ಇಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, next we have equity. Equity means we can say fair treatment. Okay, ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಫೇರ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು? ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್. Okay, equity means we can say equal. Okay, next principle we have equity. Equity means equal. Equal ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫೇರ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. Not like in fair treatment ಅಂದ್ರೆ we should not do discrimination against employee. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್, ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫೇರ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಆಲ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಟ್ರೀಟೆಡ್ ಈಕ್ವಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಈಕ್ವಲಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂಡ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ಸ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಅಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಕಂಪನಿ. ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಈಕ್ವಲಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸಮ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಯಾರ್ದು ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ? ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಸ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ದಟ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ should treated equally. Okay, no employee should face any discrimination in any or every company. In no discrimination ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು in terms of caste, color, religion, or we can say anything other discrimination ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. For that we call as a equity. Okay, all employees en ಮಾಡಬೇಕು should be treated as a equally. Okay, should treated as a equally, ಅದರ ಜೊತೆ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. Okay, whenever new employees join in organizations, what HR managers do, he will show means he will welcomes you, he will introduce, he is a new employee for our organizations, between all the employees same like treat ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತಾರ, equally treat ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತಾರ, respect ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತಾರ, showing to the other employees, so this is our new employees. With that it's a duty of responsibility of a manager that all employees should be treated as equally, respect ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತು there should be no discrimination. Okay, next we have stability. Okay, stability means we can say that job security. Okay, job security ಇರಬೇಕು. Okay, means an employee delivers the best if they feel secure in the job. It's a duty of the management to offer job security to their employees. Under job security ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. Unnecessarily we cannot remove the persons, and unnecessarily we should not fire. Under employee and stable job ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. For means stability means stable. Okay, means what employees do, he will do his best work. Okay, he will continue work for the organizations. If he give his best, if he delivers his best work, means if you feel that my job is secure, it's a duty of management to offer a job security. For example, if any person is working in the organizations, he feels very good, he feels it is a best job, I will stay here only. If this happens, means the management should offer a job security ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು to their employees. Stability means I think everyone is understanding. Stability means if any person is working in organizations, he is giving his best, he is doing his best work. By giving the best work, he feel that I feel secure, that I will it is the best place, I will feel secure. If you feel secure, job means management and what job security ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು, that we should not remove from the job. For that we call as a job security. Next we have initiative. Okay, means the management should support and encourage the employees to take initiative in the organizations. It will help them to increase their interest and make them work. Initiative means in ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, every management ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ಗೂ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಎನ್ಕರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು to take initiative in the organizations to participate. Okay, ಏನ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಂದ್ ಏನಾರ ನ್ಯೂ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ಸ್ ತಗೋಲಿಗತ್ತ, ಓಕೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ಗೂ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. ಇಫ್ ನಿಮ್ದು ಏನಾರ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಐತಿ, ಇಫ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಎನಿ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇಫ್ ನಾವು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ದಂದ್ರೆ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗಂದ್ರೆ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನ್ಯೂ ಐಡಿಯಾಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. What they if they want to express anything, if employees want to express anything, employees and they can impress them. Means we can express, means like any initiative means, for example, if any employees want to give new ideas, okay, if you want to express anything, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಟು ಶೇರ್ ದೇರ್ experience or new ideas, we can say. For that we call as a initiative. I think hope everyone is understanding. Initiative means what does management ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಎನ್ಕರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಟು ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಎನಿ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ if an employee want to give new ideas, new innovative things, he want to give, he want to share any new ideas, want to share give some any information, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ಗೂ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎಸ್ಪ್ರಿಟ್ ಡಿ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ಸ್, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎವ್ರಿ ಕಂಪನಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಟೀಮ್ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಟ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್, ನಾಟ್ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್. Every employee should not work on individual, they should work on a group to achieve any task of the goals. So it is a responsibility of the management to motivate their employees and be supportive of each other regularly, developing trust and mutual understanding will lead to a positive outcome and the work environment. Means it is a duty of response. If it is a responsibility of the manager, ಏನ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಐತಿ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮೋಟಿವ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಶುಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇನ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಟೀಮ್ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಟ್, to work in a group. What management should do, management should motivate the employees, motivate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ಲಿ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ ಮ್ಯೂಚುವಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಬಾಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್. ಇಫ್ ಹಿಂಗಿದಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್ಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಡಿ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ team spirit should be there. Okay, in every organization there should be a team spirit ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟಾಪ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಟೀಮ್ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಟ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ಗೂ ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಮತ್ ಮ್ಯೂಚುವಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಮತ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಚಲೋ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, these 14 principles of management are used in organizations and beneficial for prediction, planning, decision making, organization, process management, control and coordination. If this 14 principle edಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಿಡಿಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ತಗೋಬಹುದು, ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಚಲೋ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಷನ್ ಚಲೋ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಇಫ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದು 14 ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಷನ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ನಾವು ತಗೋಬಹುದು, ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಪ್ರಿಡಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ವೇರ್ ದ 14 principles of management. Okay, I think hope everyone have understood 14 principles. We have division of work irbeku, andre work should be divided. Okay, based on the skills, experience, knowledge, work divide ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Next, authority and responsibility. Okay, some authority should be given, other than that responsibility will be there. There should be a proper discipline in the organizations. Next, unity of I think unity of command irbeku. Okay, means only one supervisor should be there. Okay, unity of command means there should be only one supervisor. Unity of direction means to complete the whole task there should be only one manager. Okay, next, subordinations irbeku. Next, remunerations means a proper employee salary, wages we can say, some remunerations ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. Next, degree of centralizations means who should take the decisions. Okay, proper scalar chain. Okay, proper communication should be there, order should be there, equity, stability should be there, initiative and esprit de corps. So these were the 14 principles of management which was given by Henry Ford. I think hope everyone have understood the I think everyone have understood the 14 principles of management. The next topic we will see, that is, wait a minute. Okay, the next topic we have levels of management. Okay, previously we have studied the types of manager. Okay, like it was same, top level managers, middle level managers, lower level managers. Next topic we have same levels of management. Okay, in management ಒಳಗೆ ಏನೇನ್ levels ಇರ್ತಾವ. First level ಒಳಗೆ ಯಾರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, second level, third level. For that we have a name, that is top level, middle level and lower level, or we can say front line. Okay, see, next, in top level we can say that they are the uh, founder of the company, or we can say co-founder of the companies, or the main who have opened the organizations. For them we call as a top level managers, like CEO, chief marketing officers, president, vice president, Okay, managing director, we can say. So this all the people comes under top level managers. Top level management to antar, or we can say administrative or managerial management to antar for top level. Next, other talagin bartar middle level management. Middle level management andra sales managers, branch manager, finance manager, marketing managers, purchasing head, they will come in the middle management. Next comes lower level management, or we can say front line management. Like we have supervisors, clerk, junior managers, inspectors. Okay, every level have some their powers. Okay, top level managers will be having huge powers because they are the founders. Middle level managers, some powers will be there. Lower level I think they will not have that much power because they will work in an organization. So these are the levels. First we have top level, a middle level, and lower level. Okay, one by one we will see. First we will see top level. Okay, for top level management, we also call as a administrative, or we can say managerial, or we can say top level management. Okay, I think everyone understood. For top level, we also called as a administrative, or we can call as them managerial. Okay, so this top level management consists of, okay, consists of an organizations like board of directors, okay, chief executive, or managing directors. Okay, see, in top level management, it will be consist of some board of directors, a group of directors in that we will be having chief executive officers, managing directors, okay, chief operating officers. Okay, it is the ultimate source of power and authority since it oversees the goals, policies, procedures of an company. Wait a minute. Okay. See, top level managers will be having some powers because they are the owners. They will be some having some huge authority because their main work is to uh, see the to frame the policies and what are the procedures a company should follow. Okay, their main priority. Okay, their main priority is to uh, should do a proper planning and execution. Okay, execution means to complete the task of the overall the business success. Okay, so once again I will tell you the top level management. Okay, they consist of board of directors, and they will be having some chief executive officers, chief operating officers. They will be having some managing directors. They will be having some powers. Okay, they will having some authorities. What kind of powers, authorities they will be having to frame the goal? Okay, it may be long term goals or short term goals, or to frame the policies and what procedure should be there. Okay, the main priority of top level management is to make a proper planning. Okay, proper planning, to make proper planning, what the planning they have made, whether they have executed or not in the business, they should see. For them we call as a top level managers. Okay, see, the role and responsibilities of top level management can be summarized as follows. Okay, what will be the main responsibility? I think everyone understood what a top level management. Top level managements or in they will frame a goals, policies, procedures. Other than that, they will make some planning. If they made the planning, whether the plan have executed or not, although they should see. Okay, next comes there are the some roles and responsibilities of the top level management. Okay, the first role we can say uh, to make the policies. Okay, means the first roles and responsibilities laying down the objectives and broad policies of the business enterprises, means to set up some objectives. Okay, like every students will be having some objectives, like in your resume you will write my objectives to uh, achieve these things and achieve this much thing. Same way, every company will fix some objectives. Okay, after 5 years, where my company should stand. That they will frame the objectives and they will set the policies. Okay, after that they will see the necessary instructions. After that they will prepare some departmental budgets. Okay, they'll make some schedules. Okay, procedures. Okay, after setting the objectives and policies, the next step is to prepare some department budgets. Okay, like in every company they will be having some different departments, like IT department, HR department, okay, finance department. In that they will fix some specific budget. Okay, schedules they will do. Okay, next procedures. Okay, next what they will do, they will prepare some strategic means we can say a logic. Okay, see a strategy we called, or we can call as a strategic means to make some logic plans and the policies of for the organizations. These are the roles. Okay, next, another responsibility of the top level management is appointing. Okay, in middle level managers, who should be there? Okay, in middle level managers, who should be there? Like who should be the marketing managers? Okay, who should be the sales managers? Who should be the branch managers? Who should be the finance managers? For them, they will appoint. Okay, or we can say they will appoint, or we can say they will execute the work. Okay, means uh, next responsibility we can say of the top level management is they will appoint, or we can say they execute the work. Who should be in the top level in the middle level managers? Who should be in middle level management, like finance manager, okay, marketing managers? Them they will decide. After that, the main next responsibility we can say, they control all the organizational departments. Okay, means they will establish, first they will establish the departments in organizations. How many departments should be there? After establishing, they will also control the departments. Okay, if they will control the departments. Okay, like we should have HR department, finance department, okay, IT department, and number of departments will be there. They will control that departments. Okay, next, last we have, since it consists of the BOD and the board of directors, the top level management level is also responsible for communicating with the outside of the world, and it is held to accountable towards the organizational shareholders for the performance of the enterprises. Okay, like we can say, since it consists of board of directors, top level management is also responsible to communicate with outside the world and outside of their company what it is running. I don't know, that also they should see. After that they should see about their shareholders. Okay, and also they should see how how the company of performance is running. If the company of the performance is running good, then only we can give some dividend to the shareholders. Okay, so these were the roles and responsibilities of the top level management. Okay, see, once again I'll explain to the top level management. Okay, they consist of board of directors, we can say chief executive officers, managing directors. The main objectives, the main objective of top level management is to establish the goals, to formulate the policies, and to show the procedures of the company. And their main priority is to, there should be a proper planning. If the planning is correct, then only the execution will be over. Then there are some roles and responsibilities, like we can say to formulate objectives, to frame policies, and to form departments. Okay, department budget. Okay, next, proper plan should be there, proper policies should be there. Next, we can say they top level management, they appoint middle level management, that is departmental managers. Also they can establish and control the departments. Apart from this, they should communicate with the outside of the world, and also they should protect the shareholders interest, and they should see that whether the company performance is going correct or not. Okay, next we have a second level. Okay, we can say executive or middle level management. Okay, Wait a minute. See, next we have a second level of management, that is middle level of management, or we can say executive. Okay. See, middle level managers, for them we also called as a executive level management. For them we also call as a executive, or we can executive levels of management. Okay. Next, they are subordinates to the top level management and responsible for the directions of lower level management. Okay. Means middle level managers, they are link between, okay, they are link between, or they are subordinate to the top level management and to the lower level. Means from top level management, certain tasks and responsibilities they will get. Okay, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಟಾಪ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, they will give some task and responsibilities to this middle level managers. Middle level managers, what they will do, they will give the work to the lower level managers, ಅವ್ರ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. For them we call as a middle level management. In middle level managers, we consist of branch managers and some departmental managers, and their main work of this middle level managers is to provide training for the lower level employees. Okay. Means in lower level employees, some new employee will be coming, for them a training should be given. This training will be provided by the middle level managers. Okay. For middle level managers, we also called as a executive level management, and they are link between the top level and the middle level. They consist of like branch managers, we can say finance manager, marketing managers, sales head, we can say, they will come under middle level managers. Also, they are responsible to provide training for the lower level employees. Okay. Next, we have the roles and responsibilities. What will be the roles and responsibilities of the managers? Okay. The first, we can say that to execute the plan. Okay. Whatever the plan they have given by the top level, they should execute them. Okay. Means whatever the new tasks have given from the top level to middle level, ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹೆಂಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಪಾಲಿಸೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಟ್ ದೇ ಶುಡ್ hire the new employees and give training for the new employees. Okay. After that, they should plan some policies. Okay. Next, we have, they should send reports and data to the top management timely, and they should performance the how the junior managers are working, ಅದು ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ತೆಗೆದು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಮತ್ತು ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಟು ದ ಲೋವರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ managers. Okay. And they should explain the policies from the to the top level, how they have reached the goals. Okay. This middle level managers and the lower level managers, okay, I will explain in the detail in the tomorrow's class. Okay. I think everyone understood the meaning of middle level. Middle level under, for them we also call as a executing. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಟಾಪ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದು ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ ಇವ್ರೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮಿಡಲ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಲೋವರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಕಡೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇವ್ರ ಮೇನ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ, ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಲೋವರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ಗೂ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ. ಮತ್ ಹೌ ದ ವರ್ಕ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಒಂದು ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಟಾಪ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ. ಮತ್ ಹೈರಿಂಗ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. ಓಕೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಲೋವರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ಓಕೆ. when for them we also called as a supervisor. Okay. So this I will explain in the next class. Okay. I think hope everyone understood. In the tomorrow's class I will explain the once again middle level and lower level.